We begin the second postseason edition of the high school whip around. Out of the 8 finals on championship Saturday, only one guaranteed a school from the Metro Richmond area a state championship, and it was decided all the way up in Northern Virginia. Glen Allen and Douglas Freeman round 4 to decide the Class 5 baseball state champion. Top 1, Lee Sowers will drive one to right for an RBI double that will score Maxani and Macho Santiago and give the Mavericks an early 2-0 lead. A couple of batters later, Trey Shelton with a grounder up the middle that the Jags defense can't come up with. Sowers scores. That gives the Mavericks a 3-run first inning, and Jackson Beal on the mound dominant with 6 shutout innings. Jonah Herbert will add an RBI in the 7th inning in the right center field as 2 fielders for Glen Allen will collide and allow Ryder Warren to score. Mavericks score 4 and win 4-0 for their first baseball championship in school history.
They have great players, really well coached, and so we knew it was going to be a really hard challenge for us today playing against them, and we were just so thankful to come out on the right end of it this time. We talked a little bit about how we've been close in the past, and we've never done it since 1954, and it's the first time, and it's a sweet feeling.
To Fredericksburg, the Class 4 state championship between Hanover and James Wood. The Hawks led 5-0 after 3, added to it in the 4th. Seth Keller, who homered in the game, bounces one back to the pitcher who throws high to first. That allows Reese Baker to trot in from third to make it 6-0 Hanover. A couple of batters later, Brett Alvis drives one to left. That'll drop in for a hit. Around third to score easily is Keller, and that gives the Hawks a 7-0 lead. Still in the 4th, Cole Elrod grounds one off the pitcher's leg. It rolls behind the mound. Everyone is saved. That includes Owen DeShazo, who scores from third to make it 8-0. And in the bottom of the 7th, last chance for James Wood and Levi Huseman, the son of Spiders head football coach Russ Huseman, who gets the final out of the game. Hanover wins their first state title since 2016 and the 4th in program history, 11-0 over James Wood.
You know, all the credit goes to the kids. They worked their butts off. You know, after the loss last year in the finals, they were hungry. They came out early in the fall, ready to work, and all we did as a coaching staff was try to stay out of their way and let them do their thing.
The Hanover softball team looking to complete the championship sweep with a win over Tuscarora. A great pitcher's duel between Julio Cuzo, who strikes out Olivia Burns, and then gets great defense from her shortstop, who just steps on the bag at second to end the inning. Lindsey Mullen for Tuscarora. She records the backwards K to end the 2nd inning. Both pitchers put up zeros all the way up until the top of the 7th when Cuzo steps to the plate and grounds one up the middle for a base hit. 2 runs would have scored, but the second runner would be called out as batter interference was called. That erased the second score. Hanover was up 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th when Cuzo comes up in the circle, and she will get the ground out to end the game and give the Hawks their first state championship since 2006 with a 1-0 win over Tuscarora.
It's amazing. It is a great feeling. It's been a great group of kids to work with all year. I mean, I can't say enough about this group of girls. Yeah, it's overwhelming, but it hadn't quite sunk in yet.
History was also made in Spotsylvania for the New Kent softball team. The Trojans defeated Lord Botetourt 3-0 in the Class 3 state championship game. It's the first state title in program history. It took some of the pain from their loss in the final last season. New Kent outscored their opponents in the postseason 53-10 to include back-to-back shutouts in the state semifinals and finals to finish 26-1. To lacrosse in Class 5. After their win for the baseball team, the Mavericks came over to cheer girls lacrosse. Freeman was up 8-5 at the half when Clara D'Souza scores her first of 2 second-half goals to give Douglas Freeman a 9-5 lead. Then the leading scorer, Bridget Wilson, dominant in the second half with 2 goals. And Lucy Larkin scores on a free shot in the second half. Freeman wins back-to-back state championships as they take it 12-8 the final.
We knew they were going to fight, so we knew we had to come with composure, and we knew we had to move the ball. We had to be fundamental. We talked about not getting over emotional and just sort of not trying to manifest a win, but just like use skill to win. And they did a really good job of that. So I was really proud of them.
And more historic wins during Championship Saturday. Lee captured the Class 4 boys lacrosse state title this afternoon with a 16-4 win over Dominion. It's the Raiders' first state championship in program history, the first boys state championship in Richmond history. Lee scored 117 goals in their 6 playoff victories and finished the year 18-2. More state championship highlights on the Feel Good edition tonight at 11. That's the latest from the CBS 6 Sports Desk.